Hello, hello, hello. Chris Marceau with a health and wellness company, and I am here in not so sunny but sunny Florida, Palm Bay, Melbourne, Florida. Actually, the best place in all the country to be. I absolutely love it. I've been here since 1984, a transplant from New York, and I still love New York too. So I am a firm believer of what you put in your body, on your body, around your body, the thoughts you have, the things you believe, and the people you hang with affect your health. Is that true? Yes, yes, right? We can all agree on that one. So we try to avoid toxic situations, toxic people, toxic food, toxic places. I help others to live their true destiny. Well, actually, first to find the true destiny and then to live it personally and in business. I have been self employed since the 90s due to going out on disability from the post office. I would say was a combination of a back injury and PTSD. And since the 90s, I have been able to support myself, buy homes, buy cars, live, travel. I have married for love, but not for money. And probably will do it again, but I am open. I actually, it's actually just, that was just 3 years ago last month, July, that my husband got sick. In September, it'll be 3 years that he's gone. And that was the love of my life. We were together for almost 20 years. So, but that's not what I'm here to talk about, is what methods do I use to help others? What methods? Well, I guess the best method is life experience. Having been through many experiences in this lifetime, we won't go to past lifetimes, but many experiences in this lifetime. As early as 12 years old, being gang raped, having food addiction, having drug addiction and alcohol addiction, having relationships, raising kids as a single parent, going through death, going through divorce, going through death again, going through divorce again, um, and being able to be happy, being able to make money, lose money, make money, you know, um, pick friends, good friends, lose friends, So my life experiences, and along the way, my education. I do have a bachelor's in psychology. I have been mainly a cognitive psychologist until I was introduced to hypnotherapy. But I did, and I'm also a licensed real estate broker. I was a business broker, and I do and have do focus and do have credentials in commercial real estate also, which is a lot easier. It's actually more intellect than emotions, and I love numbers. So I have that background if anybody's looking at investment or moving to Florida or just have questions about contracts, because I do know contracts when it comes to real estate. I have been able to buy and sell. I've actually bought a property in Lake Worth with no money down, going back to 70s with, the book, no, nothing down. It was a wonderful experience to do. And I made, oh my God, 30,000 on that property in less than a year. So that was a good return on my investment. Little, pins and needles at times, but we did it. Flipped a few properties along the way. And I would say that probably the most money I've ever made was in real estate and continues to be in real estate. But because I have found a solution, and not just a solution, I live in pretty much happiness, peace, and joy. I love to be able to share what I have been able to go through and live and come to the other side. In the beginning, I did focus on business, and I am an author of a book. It's called The Entrepreneur's Secret to Success. It's a manual. I did not want to lead with the physical, emotional Chris. I think I had somebody that just didn't. I listened too much to other people. So I am a business broker. I can start businesses, close businesses, sell businesses, have done my own, and I still have. Let's see, I have a real estate company. I had a dance company, ballroom, I owned a ballroom. I have a health and wellness company that does very well. And then I have some other little things along the side. So outside of my Social Security, which doesn't pay a lot, I do have a small annuity from the post office. The rest of my supplements come from what I do. So I think I do know how to help others to become all that you need to become or want to become. So if there is something that you're thinking about doing, okay, so another method I do, I'm a certified passion test facilitator. I think that's 13 years ago. I discovered the passion test being on a cruise with Karen and Randy, who work for Janet Atwood at the passion test. They were just on a cruise. And I asked her, where do you live? Well, we don't live any place right now. And long story short, she told me about the book, The Passion Test. Well, I was so fascinated with that because prior to that time, I felt like a squirrel. Some days I still do, another shiny object, not focused on what matters most and achieving that before I move on to the next. And I became certified in the Passion Test, and a little bit later, certified in the Passion Test for Business, which is a really great format on being able to get clear and come up with a plan of living and action. In fact, most of the people that were in the movie The Secret have lived it and gone through it also. Even Oprah is a big advocate of the Passion Test. So I'm a certified Passion Test facilitator for both business and for personal. And then I think it was about 11 years ago, I met Dr. Yvonne, who is a hypnotherapist. And she introduced me into the hypnotherapy and NLP, which is fascinating because as a cognitive psychologist, we tend to pick. But if you go into hypnosis or even numerology, even tarot, which I've learned, you can get to the root faster and not dwell on the negative. So those are some of the things I use, along with meditation. And then being a naturopath, aligning my values with the beliefs of a naturopath, that foods that we eat, what we put in our body, we can heal ourselves. So if you found this video by accident and want to have a conversation and see how we can work together, and maybe have tried so many other things, I have my weight under control. Well, first of all, it's the physical. I've had 3 back surgeries along with the fibromyalgia. I went out on disabilities in the 90s with my back. Could not move, could not bend over. I'm an avid ballroom dancer since 97. Okay. I teach ballroom, so I'm a good teacher. And I'm a high functioning person. So I am a living proof that you can change your destiny. You can change the way you feel if you're willing to change. So what methods do I use? Talk method, get to know you, find out what you're an individual. I don't just put everybody in one basket and say, this is what you need to do. But I do like to have you come up with a food journal so I can see what's going on. I do like to see your blood work to see what's going on with that too. So there are some things that are necessary to do. But if you're not living your life to its fullest and want to, please reach out to me. Chris Marcel, Health and Wellness Company, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you.